Alright, got my chocolate, got my coffee, got my vape, because I'm such a hipster. Not really. If there's anything that's the opposite of a hipster, it's probably me, most likely. So, I'm going to call this my official BitChute video. I had been posting to Facebook for some time, different videos. I think I've got maybe 5 or 6 on Facebook at this point. And then I transferred them over to BitChute. And I've just recently started a YouTube as well, but I'm not going to mess with that just yet. Right now I'm going to concentrate on my BitChute. So, where was I? On my last video on Facebook, which is now can be found on BitChute, I was showing off miniatures because I really like the job I had done on them. I'm an amateur, but I like them. I do a pretty decent job in my opinion. I'm not an expert, not a professional, but I think I'm above average. Pat myself on the back there. But I was going to go right into a review of something. An adventure. A scary adventure. Where all the kids in a town had been kidnapped by an evil carnival. And a pink mist descends on the village, and you have to deal with zombies and killer clowns. But unfortunately, that review got cut short. So, without further ado, I shall now present to you My Little Pony, Tales of Equestria, is what I would have said if I hadn't have finally found the book that I had lost. Yeah. It's been a while since I did that video. Carnival of the Damned. I lost the book because I'm that professional. I lost the book. And I had since read this one, which was actually pretty good, but that's for another time. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Carnival of the Damned. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Anybody familiar with Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game? Maybe not, I don't know. They have something called the character funnel. You see, you don't start at level 1. No. Not level 1. No, that's for... that would be easy. No. You start at level 0 in Dungeon Crawl Classics. Level 0, you were just some poor schmuck with a 9-to-5 job in a medieval village or town or something. And one day you just say, you know what, I need to be an adventurer now and actually make some money. So that's what the 0 level funnel is all about. This is a 0 level funnel. And I love the funnels in Dungeon Crawl Classics. So far, the ones I've read, the ones I've played, they have been great. They have been a lot of fun. Haven't ran this one yet. I hope to. Probably around October would be nice. But this one, how do I describe this one? Okay, if you're familiar with Ravenloft, think of this as a mini domain of dread. It is a small pocket universe occupied by a single carnival. And this carnival, they pop into the regular world and they entertain people and everything's good, everything's kosher. And then at night they steal your children. Yeah, because that's what they do. I said they were an evil carnival, didn't I? I think I mentioned that. So there's this pink mist everywhere. And there are killer clowns and zombies and attractions and rides and 1 or 2 NPCs you might be able to run into. It's some scary stuff. It's a fun adventure. You could expand it if you wanted. I don't know why you would. There's like plenty of stuff in here. You can make it into a level 1 adventure if you really want to bother converting it to another system. I highly recommend using the original Dungeon Crawl Classic system. Give it a try. I think you'll like it, as it is fun. Let's look at the inside. Let me sit down. Okay. I've actually marked some pages, but don't remember what I ended up marking. Oh yeah, Truth Behind the Carnival. Got a little bit of art here. So what is the truth behind the Carnival? Well, there's this guy. Again, a comparison to Ravenloft. We know we have Strahd von Zervich and Ravenloft. This one has a similar guy with but he's a little more sympathetic than Strahd, in my opinion. Yeah. Level 0, folks. Level 0. So you got that guy, and he cut a deal with a really nasty demon named Jelloser. I'm not even really sure what his name is. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. He's somewhere in the back. Gelos, the Laughing God. Yeah. This guy's pretty interesting. Dungeon Crawl Classics has wizards, obviously, because every fantasy game needs wizards. And there are a type of spell called a patron spell. You get something called Spellburn in Dungeon Crawl Classics. It's nasty stuff. Think of it as magical mutations, and getting a patron kind of helps with that a little bit, kind of, maybe, sort of. And so you're cutting deals with them. Imagine them. Think of, if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, again with the comparison, the warlock class is effectively that sort of thing. They've cut a deal with some outer plane or being. Well, patron spells are like that. And you could have this guy, this Gelos, the Laughing God, as a patron. And you'll eventually turn into an evil clown as you continue to gain power from this guy. It's fun. Fun stuff. It's nice. Now, I love the pictures in here, because most of the pictures are things that you could actually encounter in this game. You could shorten this game. You could cut down the encounters. I know what I was going to show you. I'm going to show you the map. The map of this place. If I could find it. I know it's in here. I know. Ah, here it is. There's the map. And you notice how there's places that it's all kind of fuzzy and fadey. Well, that's because you could add or subtract attractions. You could rearrange them, make up your own. It's your game. You could do that. So you can make it a short adventure. You can make it a long adventure. Make it a mini campaign at level 1 if you want. I don't know. You can do a lot with this. There's magic items to be found. A lot of the magic items are basically carnival stuff you're going to find. And like carnival stuff, it's cheap and breakable. So you got a lot of one-shot use things. You got some things that they work okay for a while, and then something happens to them, and some of them are just straight up cursed. So there's a few things you don't want amidst the things you do want. That's a neat picture. I like that. Yeah, there's some really good encounters in this game. You just gotta... Oh, there's one of our NPCs. There are actually a couple of people that you could meet that aren't necessarily evil. They might help you along early game, maybe, depending on what happens. But most of the stuff here is going to kill you. Most of it. Not all of it, most of it. There's some really cool things in this. I don't know. I think I probably repeated that over and over again several times. But yeah, I like this game. I highly recommend it. Yeah, I admit I haven't ran it. I've only read it. So this is what you call one of my read-only reviews, as I've only read it. But I have no doubt that we are going to have a lot of fun with this game. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much.